I'll be bringing you around the key areas of Phnom Penh, the capital city of Cambodia. In recent years, we have heard so much about Cambodia as it has gathered a lot of interest from real estate investors around the world.
Cambodia was once a poor country struggling with civil wars.
In fact, its growth rate right now is over 7%.
All kinds of blue chip international investors coming here.
And long-term prospect of Cambodia and neighboring countries is positive.
And in Phnom Penh, there are Chinese-owned condominiums that are being built at a rapid rate.
Cambodia is getting developed much faster in terms of real estate.
So I'm here to do some due diligence on the opportunities of investing in Cambodia's property. Our first stop will be at the development by Singapore's Oxley. Let's go. The government had announced a master plan to transform Cambodia and develop Phnom Penh into a metropolis. Take the roads for example. This road that we are traveling on is undergoing upgrading. Also, Cambodia is building new infrastructures throughout the country. Not only is Cambodia politically stable in the last 30 years, Cambodia's GDP growth is one of the highest in Asia at 7% in 2019. These are the 5 main economic sectors contributing to its GDP. With the tourism industry leading the way, there's an increasing demand for hotels and accommodations. And it's part of China's One Belt One Road initiative, which has attracted a lot of investment. For example, Alibaba is actually setting up its regional logistic hub here in Cambodia. Oh, and there's a so-called open secret. I'll tell you later at the end of my trip. I'm now near to the bridge. It's located at the central part of Phnom Penh, and I've booked a 2-night stay there. And that's a Peak. Peck is also developed by Singapore's Oxley, and the shopping mall is managed by Capital Land and integrated with Shangri-La Hotel. I've heard that both the Oxley properties, the bridge, and the Peak will sell like hotcakes. Time to check in. The initial launch price for a studio apartment like this was US $80,000. Now it's appreciated to around US $200,000, even though its standard and quality are just about average. Now I'm at the Riverside Park. Look around. There are new residential buildings and commercial buildings coming up. And this is the Tonle Sap River, which links to the famous Mekong River at the other end. Down this river is the Diamond Island. Looking at these buildings, you can't believe that Diamond Island used to be a swampland. The same can be said about another prime location in Phnom Penh known as Troy Changva. It is connected to the central part of Phnom Penh via 2 famous friendship bridges. That's the Cambodia-China and Cambodia-Japan friendship bridges. They connect the central part of the city to the other side, which is known as the Troy Changva. Both bridges were built with assistance from the Chinese and the Japanese respectively. So what's so special about this area? Let's unravel its future development plans. And here I am, having the honor to interview Mr. Bunches, a real estate developer in Troy Changva.
ដីជ្រោយចង្វាកាលពី5ឆ្នាំមុន2015តម្លៃពី800ទៅ1200ជ្រោយចង្វាបច្ចុប្បន្នបានកែប្រែពីទីក្រុងមួយដែលគេហៅថាទីក្រុងរណបជ្រោយចង្វាពីមុនគេនិយាយថាជាទឹកជាខណ្ឌជ្រោយចង្វាប៉ុន្តែឥឡូវបច្ចុប្បន្នដូរមកជាទីក្រុងជ្រោយចង្វាបន្ទាប់ពីលោកពឹងភាសាដែលបានបដូរពីទីក្រុងកោះពេជ្រមកទីក្រុងជ្រោយចង្វាទីក្រុងកោះពេជ្រកាលពី10ឆ្នាំមុនតម្លៃដីខ្ញុំចាំបានថាប្រហែលជា$700ទៅ1000តែបច្ចុប្បន្ន10ឆ្នាំក្រោយកោះពេជ្របានឡើងពី3500ទៅ4500ដូច្នេះជ្រោយចង្វាខ្ញុំគិតថាបច្ចុប្បន្នតម្លៃពី1200ទៅ1600តាមតំបន់តែខ្ញុំគិតថាក្នុង5ឆ្នាំទៀតនឹងឡើងពី2500ទៅ3500ខ្ញុំគិតថាតំបន់ទីក្រុងរណបថ្មីដែលកោះពេជ្រមកអភិវឌ្ឍជាលើកទី2នៅតំបន់ជ្រោយចង្វាទំហំខ្ញុំចាំបាន160ហិកតាក៏ដល់ទីក្រុងថ្មីបូករួមទាំងតំបន់ជ្រោយចង្វាទាំងមូលប្រហែលជា140ហិកតាទៀតដូច្នេះទំហំក្រុងរណបជ្រោយចង្វាឡើងដល់300ហិកតាបើយើងប្រៀបធៀបនឹងកោះពេជ្រមានតែ120ហិកតាទេប៉ុន្តែចំពោះតម្លៃវិញខ្ញុំគិតថាបើតំបន់ដែលល្អបំផុតអាចឈានឡើងដល់ទៅ$4500 និងតំបន់ដែលល្អក្នុងរយៈពេល5ឆ្នាំទៀត
As Mr. Bunches had mentioned, there are many developments taking place in Choi Chung Va, adding on to existing top attractions residing in this area, including Cambodia's largest zoo. Choi Chung Va will be the city of the future, with the OCIC spearheading its effort to make this vision a reality. The new CBD area will be moving here, together with Cambodia's income tax department and many other banks. In addition, Cambodia is planning to build another iconic landmark on the riverside along Tung Lei Sap Street. With the hosting of the SEA Games approaching, the new national stadium is now getting ready to welcome this major sporting event. Hence, you can see the potential of Choi Chung Va, and it is developing faster than any other areas in Phnom Penh. Now visualize this: the transformation of Shanghai's Pudong and Puxi and New York's Manhattan skyline from past to present. And Phnom Penh will be transformed into a metropolis, as I've mentioned at the beginning of this video. Last but not least, let me highlight a development by Wealth Mansion. The China State Construction Engineering Corporation is building it. It is a Fortune Global 500, ranked at 23rd position in 2018. With one of the world's top construction firms involved in this project, it reflects the strength of its credibility. Also, note Wealth Mansion's proximity to key landmarks: educational, medical, financial institutions, business facilities, and government authorities. The friendship bridges are just a stone throw away too. I've actually received an exclusive interview to preview this project. This property investment is unlike any other. Apart from its prime location and excellent design, it is a freehold and fully furnished hotel service apartment. Look at the quality of materials, furniture, and the electrical appliances provided. Imagine after a hard day's work, this is the kind of home I'd like to go to. It has a 5-diamond rating under the management of Onyx, whose portfolio includes Amari, Sharma, and other renowned hotels in ASEAN. Thus, your property will be well maintained. Moreover, it comes with a 2-year guaranteed rental return. These are factors to consider for your investment. I've made an appointment with the GM of this project, Miss Sunny. Hello, Miss Sunny.
你好，美惠。
So, can you tell us why does Wealth Mansions focuses on high-end service apartment in Cambodia, Phnom Penh?
这个是源于我们公司对这个市场进行的这个详细的市场调研。主要来说是根据它的市场的供给需求来进行的定位。第一个呢，从市场的供应来看，根据当时这个蓝坊的一个数据报告显示，酒店式服务型公寓在整个金边市场上目前的总体的供应量大概只有5050套。那最近可能会有一些新增的产品出来，但总体来说它的总量还是比较稀缺的。这是第一点。那第二点来看的话，根据路德的表现来看，服务型公寓的平均入住率可以达到75%，这也是一个比较好的一个市场表现。从未来的需求的角度上来看呢，我们非常看好中国“一带一路”的这个发展，导致了这个柬埔寨、金边，包括金边都会有非常多的外资企业涌入到这个城市来进行投资，那么一定会带来很多高端的这样一些金融的一些白领啊，服务型的一些高端的这个人才出现，包括还有很多的外交官在这个地方的生活。那从这个角度上来说，他们可能会需要一些高端的服务型公寓，提供给他们一个家庭温馨的环境居所，同时又保证他们有一些酒店式的配套服务。另外一方面呢，我们也观察到了一种数据，柬埔寨目前的这个它的支柱型的国民产业呢，它是第3产业，主要是旅游业，而且旅游业每年以20%的速度在保持增长。我们非常看好它旅游业发展的潜力。在这个旅游业蓬勃发展的过程之中，其实最为受益的主要就是住宿业和餐饮业。从这个角度上来说，这也是我们选择做酒店式服务公寓的一个初衷。这个是主要的一个从供给和需求的角度，我们来瞄准这个市场，找寻到这个市场机会点的原因。
I see. So, is there a higher capital gain?
当然。从我们目前表现来看研究的表现来看，目前酒店式服务型公寓的话和 普通一些的这个住宅类产品比起来，由于它有更多的这个高端的这种服务的产品的核心在里面，所以导致一般来说在同一个地段下，酒店式服务公寓类型的产品，它的租金可以达到普通住宅类的2倍以上，它的这个回报要更高。
So why does your company see this as an opportunity for a service apartment concept at Choi Chungva area?
第一点，我们这块地选择的这个地方的话，它的地段优势非常的明显，它是一个三江交汇的自然景观的一个稀缺点。另外呢，在这条线路上，你会发现金边整个南北向的一个旅游景点的穿插，我们在它的旅游景点的中轴线上。那往南走的话，大家其实可以看到金边的皇宫，还有我们的 Naga Casino 赌场，还有我们的塔仔山，这些是目前这个金边的主要的旅游景点。那么向北走的话，其实又有金边现在新兴涌现出来的新型景点，比如说我们2023年的东盟运动会的场址，包括我们的野生动物园，那么还有我们的高尔夫球场等等一些水上乐园，柬埔寨最大型的这样一些项目，那么也都孕育而生。那么你看到南北线上的这样一个纵轴的这个旅游线路上，我们就在它的终点上。对，这是我们选择做酒店式服务公寓的一个很重要的地段性原因。
So I understand that you are selling the units to the investor and managing the property for them. So what is your property's USP?
总结起来应该说是3点。第一点是我们的地段优势，那么大家可以看到，我们这个项目具备着360度三江交汇的这个景观资源，那这是核心的一个地段性优势。那么第二个呢，是我们在品质上的注重。那一个是大家可能都参观过我们的样板房了，我们在装修标准上来说，应该是目前金边市场上提供的交付标准最高的一个拎包入住的项目。那么第二个呢，是我们目前的这个核心的这个总包单位是中建3局，它呈现了我们中国的一般最高楼、深圳的最高楼、香港的最高楼都是由中建3局承建的。那么作为洞里萨河东岸的地标型建筑，也将会是3局在金边打造的一个标志性的项目。这是从品质上的角度上来说。那么第三个，我们赋予了我们这个住宅类的产品最主要的一个核心，就是酒店的经营思维以及酒店的设施设备和高标准的服务，这个是我们最主要的一个服务的一个卖点。可以说，我们威尔斯公馆项目是这个整个片区里面最为高端的酒店式服务型公寓项目，是唯一的。
Now you know why real estate investors are keen to come here. Another plus point is the view you'll be getting at the pinnacle of this landmark property. Standing at 166 meter high with a 360-degree panoramic view, you'll be getting the beautiful city view in the front facing and the Mekong River behind. Now, I'm at my friend's house. Currently, this is the only service apartment near to Wealth Mansion. Let's take a look at her one-bedroom. For an investment of US $150,000 for a Bellevue studio apartment, you can achieve a return of about 7 to 12% annually. Whereas for a long-term lease, it's actually cheaper and it's costing at $1,800 USD per month. In comparison with other service apartments such as Soka Resident or Somerset Norodom, you can see that Wealth Mansion, a hotel service apartment at a prime location and under the care of a professional management, will be able to give you a higher yield, capital gain, and property value in the long term. In recent years, Cambodia's booming tourism sector fueled the growth of its real estate market, just like Singapore in the 90s. Moreover, foreigners are allowed to buy freehold properties, hence attracting many real estate investors from around the region and beyond. Like any emerging markets, there are skyscrapers and mega malls. I have to say that Phnom Penh is totally different from what I've imagined. Sooner or later, I will expect the property prices to go up. Take China and Vietnam for example, their property prices have gone up so much. The standard of living here is pretty high. The food prices here isn't as cheap as I thought. Getting a cup of coffee from Starbucks or a meal in KFC or Burger King here costs almost the same price as Singapore, and it's in US dollars. Now, for the open secret. Cambodia discovered that it has crude oil and gold. I can't imagine how rich Cambodia will be in future.
Finally, one last place to visit. I'm at the iconic Waternight Capital Tower. I'll be going to the 37th floor to get a bird's eye view of this locality.
To be farsighted, you need to see from the top. I'd like to highlight the potential of Choi Chongba. Just take a look across the bridges. The project that attracted me the most is Wealth Mansion. Despite the fact that the supply of accommodation is expected to exceed demand, it should not affect Wealth Mansion. This is due to three main reasons. 1. It will be a first-tier riverview landmark property sitting on Choi Chongba. 2. This development is a hotel service apartment that is fully furnished with high quality. 3. It has an international 5-diamond rating professional management under the care of Onyx. Hence, in the next 5 to 10 years, the future will be shining bright for Wealth Mansion, making it a good source of passive income.
After doing my due diligence on investing in Cambodia's real estate, I hope that this video will be able to help you in your next property venture.